Hello again, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Elevating Your Life. And oh my gosh, it's going to be elevating and inspiring today. I have been so excited for this interview. Today we have with us Miriam Ismail. She is a professional development and self growth coach whose mission is to help people become the best versions of themselves. And we're going to be talking about that. She's an entrepreneur, a published author, a speaker, an instructor, and she has created and developed many courses. She and I love that you have resided around the world, England, West Africa. Oh, I fell in love with Africa when I went there and so many things. So I'm just so honored to have you on the show today, Miriam. Welcome.
Thank you, Paula, so much. It's truly my pleasure to be on your show. You're an inspiration to everyone. And I got so excited when you sent me that I'm going to be a guest with you. I love your story. I love what you do. I love your mission. It so resonates with me. And you know what I mostly love? Your slogan. Paula Vails lifts the veil to elevate your life. I love it. Such
Oh,
a powerful statement. I absolutely love it.
oh, thank you. Because really isn't that what we can do every day? We can lift ourselves up. We
So
can
true.
do that and
So true.
jump over those fences.
Yes, exactly. Jump up high. Yes.
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 Would you like to share a little more about your background and kind of what brought you to where you're at and what intrigued you to write your book? Please share some of that with us, please.
Yes, I'd be honored. Well, first, I've been using these modalities, Reiki, meditation, self hypnosis, naturopathy, EFT tapping, all these wonderful self help modalities. So I've been using them all my life on myself, in my personal life, my family, my kids. And then I got so immersed in them and in their benefits. I just wanted to share them with the world. So, what I like to do is not have clients. No, I like to have students because I like them to just take the tip of the rope, if you want, and climb up. And I want them to become their own practitioners, their own therapists. So, I don't want them to rely on me. And that's why these modalities, when I became so really informed and I've practiced for years and I have enough experience, I truly wanted to share it with the world.
Yes.
So you mentioned my book. Well, my book is a different story. My book is about motherhood. So it has nothing to do with these modalities. It's just something I kind of wanted to have as a memoir of my kids and them growing up. So that was, the topic of my book. And I call it the Diary of a Floridian Mom. So it's a typical mommy book.
Oh,
Yeah,
and being a mommy is so awesome. I
it is.
still tell my children, I'm your mom and I can kiss you forever. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter how
isn't
old
that
you get.
awesome? Yeah, I have boys and they're much bigger than me in size because their dad is big. And I'm like, no matter how big you are, you're my baby.
Yes, yes. Okay, we are so on the same page.
Yeah, yes, it's awesome.
And
We're so blessed.
I'm right there with you on all those wonderful modalities. I fell in love with Reiki 14 years ago, learning it for love of a dog to help my dog. It's life changing. Those things are life changing, aren't they?
Oh, yes, they are. The benefits are enormous. And the thing, what I love about these modalities, it's so easy. It's anybody can have access to them. And they're right there for us to truly help us in our human experience. And we all go through things in life. And these modalities are there to help you freshen up your mind, body, and soul. No matter what you go through, you freshen up, you pick up yourself, you're strong again, and you move on. So that's why, I can't say enough about these modalities.
Yes,
I just love them so much.
yes. I love that term, freshen up. I'm going to go freshen up and be refreshed today. That's really a good description.
Right. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. So, what would you say are some of the key elements and things that we can do to really become the best version of ourselves?
I feel the foundation to becoming the best person you can be, reaching your highest potential, is to constantly seek evolution. We have to constantly evolve, constantly learn, constantly um, rectify whatever goes wrong in our life. We just have to be strong, rectify it, learn, evolve, um, let go of everything that doesn't serve you anymore, but keep the lessons learned and keep the wisdom earned, but then you just move on and move forward and continue growing, evolving, living. So I feel when you do this, you are truly kind of fulfilling your mission on earth.
Yes, I love that. Let go of the negativity of it and the damage that may have been created. That's done. It's, move on. But as we move on, take what we learned and the lessons and possibly even what opened up in our lives. I love that, Miriam. That's
Thank
so
you.
true.
Thank you.
And,
I just
it can
believe
be
everything.
difficult to understand that, can't it? And say, okay, what life has changed now. It's different. What steps or what direction I go, that can be difficult.
Yes. Paula, I truly, truly believe that everything happens for a reason. And you go through certain things to kind of discover more important things. So when you see life this way, you just know that in everything you go through, there's a lesson to be learned. And just try your best to absorb the information coming your way and making the most out of it.
Yes, yes, yes. I personally have always felt, when challenges come, when, I've got that beautiful flow in life's manifestation river and I hit rocks, to look at the situation, what I can do to better it or, get through it, change it, and then let it go,
Yes.
and so many times things that happen in our lives really give us new perspectives, don't
It
they?
does. Yes, they do. They do. That's so
Mhm.
true. Yes.
So would you say those new perspectives that we gain, we can use them really as tools to become a better vision of ourselves and of what we are? It's,
Yes, exactly.
yeah.
Now, like we said, everything we go through, if we keep it as a learning experience and try not to be shattered by it, because I know sometimes we go through things that are tremendously challenging and hard. But then if you just treat it as, I'm meant to go through this because later there's an outcome that I should
Mhm.
reach. And when we use these modalities, whether Reiki or self hypnosis or EFT tapping or meditation, it helps you. It helps you in the journey. It helps you stay positive. It helps you stay close to God, to the divine, to the source. So no matter what you're going through, you still feel you're blessed and you still feel you can continue and like you're not going to be discouraged or you're going to feel, what, I'm just done with this.
Mhm.
It makes you continue. So the closer you stay to the light, it will light your life. So
Yes,
these modalities are light, right?
yes.
So if you stay close to them, and there are so many, I think of them as a toolbox, right? Whatever the issue at hand is, you pick the appropriate tool. So they're all very valuable, but you just, whatever situation, whatever incident, you pick the right tool for it, you deal with it and overcome it and move forward.
Yes, yes. We create our own personal toolbox, don't we?
Yes.
I love that. I love that. And isn't it amazing how something such as meditation,
Mhm.
just taking the time to chill and relax, what that can do for us? It's huge.
It is. I teach meditation, I do workshops, all these modalities, I teach them through workshops. And with meditation, I like to teach my students, it's not about just sitting and relaxing and breathing. That's awesome. That's a great part. But I also like them to kind of experience the connection when you connect with your higher self, when you go deep down within you to the infinite resources you have within you. You know, when you kind of tap these resources, when you try to go to your inner peace, stay connected. Truly, most of my ideas or breakthrough stuff I get while meditating. I kind of receive a download of some sort.
Mhm.
So when you're connected with your higher self, with the source, with God, you're at peace. The cosmic knowledge comes to you so much easier than when you're like on the run, so busy, buried in chores and errands and the noisiness of life. So because I hear a lot, but you know what, Miriam, we can't just sit and just do nothing and breathe. I'm like, no, think of it as you are focusing your thoughts. Like, I love the gratitude meditations, right? So you just focus your thoughts on being grateful. So you are thinking of all the wonderful blessings you have that you're grateful for. So you're not going blank, right? You're thinking, but you kind of focus your thoughts on something so profound and
Mhm.
powerful.
Yeah.
So, yeah, meditation is an amazing, amazing daily practice. It truly adds so much value to a person's life.
Tell us how you do these workshops. I mean, would someone sign up and it's a one-on-one, or do you do group workshops? And of course, share your website, how the listeners and the viewers can check that out. Tell us how that works, how they can
While
jump
my
in on it.
workshops, I like my workshops to be in groups, but I keep my group limited to 20 people because I like to interact with every student of mine. It's a wonderful journey. And I like to, it depends. For instance, meditation, I give it like a month or two. Sometimes it's ongoing. My meditation workshops are always on the go, so they never stop. But something like, for instance, EFT and TFT tapping, right? So I do workshops in these like a couple of hours where I teach them about tapping, the benefits, I give them patterns and algorithms to use and all that. So I believe in the power of the group. I feel the energy is high. I feel everybody, we teach one another, everybody shares their experience. I,
Ah,
it's more powerful when you're in a group. I just
yes,
love it. I don't like one-on-one because I don't want them to feel dependent on me. I want them to take this and fly with it, you know?
yes,
That
yes.
feeling where like I'm teaching you and now you take all this and incorporate it into your life and start using it. So throughout the pandemic, I was doing my workshops through Zoom. But now life's going back to normal. So I went back to my in-person meditation workshops. And I'm local, so I'm in South Florida. So my workshops are local at this point in time. Someone was once asking me on one of the podcasts I was on, like if I would travel. So I don't know down the line what's gonna happen, but
Mhm.
at this point, I either Zoom it or it has to be in person in South Florida.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. And that's so fun. I just
Yes.
in April this month started doing my, in the office
Yeah.
Reiki work and training. And that is so true what you said, Miriam, about when you have a group and you get all their energy together,
Yes.
and it does. It grows and it's a beautiful thing. Everyone's sharing and it just fills the room, doesn't it?
It does.
Ah,
It's powerful. And then it's memorable because they meet one another. And what happens, some of them stay friends because they are like minded, right? So we stay in touch through emails, through other workshops. it's a wonderful experience. You just feel you're not alone. Everybody would feel like connected. You have people that think like you, and you get kind of encouraged and motivated to, to continue your journey.
And that's huge when we meet those people and connect.
Yes.
I just call everyone my energy sisters, my energy brothers.
Yes.
And we can move on and make friendships and support each other. And really that's helps us all even to continue those upward steps in our
Yes.
self-growth.
Yes. And it never stops. No matter how much you know, you are continuously learning. Personally, I'm continuously learning. It's just tip of the iceberg. It's thousands of years of these wonderful modalities, right? So imagine the concepts, the different styles, the different ideas by different people. So you're constantly learning. It keeps you, it keeps you interested. It's not like it's not going to be a routine and you're going to feel bored. No, you keep on, adding to what you know.
Yes, yes. And I feel we can learn and grow every day of our life.
Yes,
We don't
exactly.
have to slow down. We're just open and going and
True.
yes.
True. Yes.
And connecting with like-minded and it's really amazing, isn't it, to see someone be opened up to Reiki or just manifestation and opening up and just seeing that rise. It's a beautiful thing.
Yes.
you know and
Exactly.
I my vision is to just see the energy vibration of the planet just to continue to raise.
Yes. Exactly. See, I feel the more I can let people know about these modalities and the more students I get, means more and more people are aware of this. And imagine how the world will become a better place, right? The
Yes.
more people are exposed to this peace, light, um, self improvement. Imagine it would be wonderful. So, this is truly my mission, to really reach as many people as possible and teach them about all these excellent,
Yes.
modalities and practices.
And with your coaching, you start that trickle, that wave that becomes
Yeah,
an ocean.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's so true. Exactly. Yes.
And we can all together contribute to that ocean, and that is an amazing thing. And what's so valuable in what you do, Miriam, is you provide insight and inspiration on these tools to do that
Mm.
we may not have realized or thought of. I mean, every day it's like, okay, oh, wow, I'd never thought of that, or I've learned something new today. And it's just a continual growth, isn't it?
True. Absolutely. Yes.
Yes, yes. Is there a particular something that you have in your life pattern or you recommend uh, to your clients or people you meet? Like myself, I've always said, in the morning, think of one thing you're grateful for, and it will affect your whole day. Do you have a little snippet like that you love to share with others?
Well, I have a whole thing about having a morning routine, and I always tell them the first thing you do is smile when you're still,
Oh,
you're still not even awake. Just smile, even if you don't feel like it, and then get up, get out of your bed. And
yeah.
then when you're going to brush your teeth and get ready for your day, you're smiling. So
Ah,
honestly, it does wonders. I do it myself, and it does wonders, no matter how, not uplift you're feeling. When you smile and you're like expecting your day to be nice and cheerful, it does turn out to be that way.
and that does trigger, you know,
Yeah.
it does. And what's amazing is something like that smile. That is just that's such a
So
Great
simple,
idea.
right? It's just a
It's so
simple
simple,
thing.
but yet it's powerful. It'll affect us, how our brain's going to start
Yes.
kicking in. It's going to affect our emotions kicking in. I mean, isn't it amazing how simple but yet powerful
Yes.
little tools like these are?
Yes.
It just blows my mind.
Exactly.
It's just,
Like choose, you have to choose what do you want your day to look like. And
yes,
starting it with a smile will truly put a positive spin on it.
yes, it really does. It really does. Wow. It, I can only imagine what it's like for you, Miriam, over the years, doing this coaching, helping people. You know, that must just be so wonderful.
It is
You know,
so rewarding. I
yes.
mean, how many students I was able to help them start their meditation journeys and continue. How many people I was able to teach them tapping, and now they have it in their lives and it helps them with their, anxiety or fear or any issue they're going through. So just making a difference, a positive difference in someone's life, it is so rewarding.
It
You
is.
just feel like you accomplished something, you know?
It is. It
Yes.
is. It's really, it's beyond words.
Mm.
For the audience that's never really heard of tapping,
Mm.
give us a little explanation of that. What is that exactly?
Okay, so we have EFT tapping and TFT tapping. Very similar. It's on the concept of where you tap certain points in your body, and a specific pattern will heal a specific issue. So for the TFT tapping, you have specific algorithms that you have to follow. But for the EFT, which is the emotional freedom technique, you just have one size fits all. It's one pattern that you use, and it mostly deals with everything from anxiety to PTSD to OCDs to phobias to anger to trauma. Imagine all these emotional, negative emotional distress, right? And you can tap them away. Isn't that amazing?
It
So
is.
yes, so without any medication, you just try to heal yourself uh, naturally, because I feel the body was meant to heal itself. We
Yes.
just, with modern days, we kind of moved away from all these wonderful techniques of healing ourselves, right? Because if you think of it, whenever we get hurt, what is the first thing you do? You touch it, right? You just touch the
That's
boo-boo,
true.
right?
That's
So imagine,
true.
which means our hands are phenomenal. Our hands are healing tools. We just have to access them. So you heal yourself, you let the energy flow in your body. This modality is based on having an energy body, right? And when there is a blockage in your energy body, it manifests in the physical body. So when you tap, you're kind of letting the energy flow smoothly again. Like you can think
Oh.
of it as a highway and you have an accident or traffic jams, and
Mhm.
you want to release the jams for the traffic to flow again, right?
Oh, I
Same with
love
us.
that. What a
Yeah.
great
So
analogy.
you
Yes.
release the energy, and then your energy flows back nicely, smoothly. So yeah, that's tapping. Now, of course, there are more and more details. I don't want to give you a lot, but this is basically the bottom line of it.
And that is something that they can sign up and get your services and learn to do that for themselves, correct?
Yes, exactly.
Oh
It's
my
a, it's a one-time workshop, a couple of hours, and they are given everything they need to do. And then all they have to do is incorporate it into their daily lives and start practicing. The more you practice, the more you become um, good in anything you're planning to do.
yes.
And they can pass it on to their kids, their loved ones, their friends, like-minded friends,
Yes, yes.
you know? Yes. So it's a wonderful modality where to learn and spread it.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I want to know more
Paula,
about
you're
that.
so awesome.
Will you for our audience, share your website information, how they
Yes.
can learn more and get some great assistance from you.
Yes. My company is called Precious Time. So my website is www.precious-time-llc.com. And when they go to my website, they will find everything about me, my social media platforms, my contact information. Um, they can reach me for anything, for my courses, for my workshops,
Yeah.
all the good stuff.
I love it. I love it. Oh, well, with a few minutes left in the show, what last thoughts do you want to leave with everyone today? This is great.
Well, if I want to just sum up my experience, what I think is profound is they should know we are spiritual beings living in a human body, right? So we are much, much bigger than just the physical body. And then the second thing would be for you to have a fulfilling human experience and make the most out of it. So when you know you're a spiritual energy body, and the second thing is to learn how you can use time efficiently, effectively, and wisely. This is a big one. I do a lot of time management workshops because I feel the foundation to evolving, to learning is you want to know what to do with your time, how to organize your time. And from there, I would say we would start evolving and learning. Why? Because time, when you know how to deal with time, it's going to determine who you are, who you will become, right? How do you use your time? When you use your time wisely, it's going to get you so much more. You're going to really be able to accomplish a lot. But if you waste your time, procrastinate, or get distracted, all these modalities will not even matter anymore, right? Because your time isn't organized, you can't use them. So I start with the foundation where time is truly, truly an essence to our existence, and we have to learn the art of using it wisely. And this basically, so the 3 points would be we are an energy body. We should use time to our advantage, and we should always, always evolve and self-grow.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Miriam, this is so awesome. Oh, I have to give you a heartfelt thank you for all you do for others and your sharing and your wisdom and your inspiration. Oh, it's priceless, honey. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
And I am honored to have connected with you and share you with my audience, as I am honored and grateful for my audience every day. To everyone out there, thank you for joining us today. Love, hugs, and blessings. Miriam, love, hugs, and blessings. Thank you so much. This has been so fantastic. Oh,
Thank you so much. You are an awesome host. You bring the best in your guest. Thank you. I truly enjoyed our chat.
thank you, my energy sister. Bye, everyone. And I will talk to you next week.